There we are.
Kanpai.
Kanpai, guys.
Apparently I was having technical difficulties and couldn't get the go live button to work, which it is what it is.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah. And we are back from Anime Magic. Nice little trip to Chicago and back. It was fun. Definitely had some fun.
Oh yeah. We could definitely take a couple minutes and tell you guys about our experience because it was different from what we've been doing the past couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing, Chicago, like trying to drive through that, doing anything through Chicago, it's stressful.
Yeah. I will say for starters, I'm happy, or at least thankful at the very least, that you were the one dealing with it all.
Yep.
Because that's a job, that's for sure.
Yeah. All in all, fun. Not too bad driving through Chicago. Just through Chicago wasn't too bad. Just trying to get the lay of the land was kind of hard, but figured it out after 3 days and just in time to leave.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's not like we spent a whole week. So we went to Anime Magic, which took place in Chicago. Does Anime Magic also has a couple other locations, right?
No, Anime Inc. has a few locations, but Magic itself is just in Chicago.
Okay. So unlike Colossal Con, which has 4 locations at the moment, and they're in the process of making a 5th, right?
Yes, Virginia will be 5.
Yeah. So that's another thing. So we can, at this rate, or at this point in time, you and I have been to 4 separate locations as far as cons go.
Yep.
We've been to
Local, Milwaukee, Dells, and then now Chicago. Yep.
Right. So we got a couple places under our belt. And we'll see how the future plays out. As far as branching out to anywhere else. We'll definitely make a pros and cons list because we now that we've had 5 years experience of going to cons, there's certain things that we would rather have inconvenience. For example, for anybody who's listening, if you're going to a con, it is super duper convenient to have a room that a hotel is attached to, like on site.
Yep.
Versus being off site. So when me and Matt first went and experienced a convention, we got a hotel off site. We didn't know what to truly expect. So we just did the simple route. And then we realized it would be so much more convenient to just be on. So much easier. We can come and go as we please. We don't have to worry about parking. We don't have to worry about paying any kind of fees. At least as far as the Kalahari went, that was all nice and easy. That's not a giant convention. But having the ease of leaving your room and going back to the con whenever you wanted, if you make a couple purchases, you can just walk it back to your room. If you want to kill some time, you can walk back to your room. It's just so much easier. So when me and Matt and a handful of our friends went back to this convention, again, this was a new place. We didn't truly know what to expect, so we got an Airbnb. Don't get us wrong, the Airbnb was fantastic. It's just that we kind of forced ourselves to stay at the con itself for 9-10 hours, and we took our time to look at things. That was fine and all. Honestly, we should have gone to a couple more panels to kill time as well. But there was like a 2.5 hour chunk of time where we just sat down. We played a board game at a card shop that was there just to kill time because we had later plans in the day.
Yeah.
So there was a big chunk of time that we didn't have filled. So at that point in time, it would have been more convenient to go to our hotel room and do our own thing.
Yeah. And the reason why we didn't is because we had to pay for parking to get into the garage. So we would have had to pay to leave and then pay again to come back.
Exactly.
And also, it was 15-ish minutes away. It wasn't exactly like right next door. It wasn't far, but it wasn't driving through Chicago. It's not something I'm trying to do all the time.
Yeah. So there's a couple things that we learned, and we'll keep in mind for next time. Even if we go back to Chicago, if we go to Milwaukee, if we go anywhere else, we're just going to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Convenience kind of is more important when it comes to a weekend event.
I will say our plans kind of changed last minute as far as the numbers of people were going. So that was the other thing we were running into is numbers played a big part in the reason why we went to the Airbnb, because we were going to have way too many people for the hotel room or the hotel itself, because this hotel that the convention was at did not have larger rooms. It only had smaller, like 4 or 5 person rooms.
Basic stuff, yeah.
That's another thing we were running into, unlike the Kalahari, which I think they have like 12 to 15 person rooms if you're trying to go absolutely ham.
Yeah, definitely, easily. Like there's places at that location that you can host multiple families, and they have like full out kitchens and stuff like that. Like it's an Airbnb inside the hotel itself.
Yep.
Not to say that the Hyatt at Chicago might not have had that, but they would have I didn't go too in depth. No,
I looked. The biggest room was a 2 queen or a king with a pullout.
Okay, so yeah, a single room kind of stuff, basic or your typical old fashioned hotel room.
Yeah, absolutely. So it wasn't anything too crazy. I mean, we got to explore. We did end up going to explore Chicago, but as far as the convention is concerned, the convention itself was kind of interesting because the artist alley / merch section was ginormous. Yeah,
definitely the biggest we've ever seen. And probably as big as Green Bay, Milwaukee, and the Dells all put together. Actually, Milwaukee was pretty big too.
Yeah, Anime 414 was quite big, but it was like almost 2 of Anime 414.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so it took us, I don't know, maybe 3 hours to like kind of roam the whole place.
Yeah. And we didn't double back on much of anything. Where like the Dells, we've definitely taken like 3 or 4 laps throughout the entire thing. Yep. Green Bay, same deal. That one's small, so you can double up on looking at everything. This one was just one good lap.
Yeah. And then the other thing was it was a lot of drawing type stuff, which it was all very well done, but just not necessarily what you and I or any of the other people we were with were really looking for. I did get... So because Anime Inc. is also with Anime Magic, they had a bunch of tattoo artists there doing tattoos. Failed miserably trying to get Lance to get a tattoo.
Yeah. You guys did push me pretty good. I will give you that much. It was starting to get... You want to know what honestly helped to the most part about what would have made me be anywhere near convinced was they did have a bunch of like pre-printed out tattoo like sketch pads where they just slap on your arm or wherever you want to get it.
You could just call them pre-drawn. That's all it is. It's just
they
pre-drawn stuff.
So, and that rate, it would have been quick. Nothing big would have been custom at that rate for somewhere like a convention, unlike your typical tattoo shop.
Not quite. I got mine at a convention. It was a tattoo convention, which, I mean, technically this is a tattoo convention. 11 hours. All day. Spent all day at this one. So there were people doing big pieces, but the pre-drawn stuff, at least the stuff you were looking at, was like palm size, so much smaller.
Much smaller, yeah.
2 hours. That would have been a perfect time killer between our sake tasting.
That's true. And speaking of which, yeah, we did go to a sake tasting. I guess you can call it a panel. It was if you were to go and get a tour of like a whiskey place or a tour of another kind of brewery, and they give you the rundown of how things are made, how they process things, how to tell the difference between things. We got a nice rundown on how sake is made, the differences, and just a bunch of other little details in between. So that was really nice.
Yeah, it's Simile. Is that his title? And basically, he knows. He's an expert.
Oh, his title?
Yeah.
Yeah, Simile, something like that. You're right.
Yeah. Same thing as wine. But in this case, he was a sake. I think he said one of 3 in the United States.
One of 3 or one of 2? Because he did mention that one guy recently passed. So I don't know if
that was a restaurant tour. So that was a guy who owned a bunch of restaurants.
Okay.
That recently passed.
Okay. Then yeah, it might have been 2, but it was probably one of 3 guys in all of the states that are that have his qualifications.
Yes. Super entertaining. He was a lot of fun. I'll be honest. The nice thing was I got to taste different kinds of sake. The only thing I wish we would have gotten is like a warmed sake, just so that we could have tried like cold and warm. Like, have the same thing, even if you're just giving out like half-ounce drinks of it, just so you can see like, this is what it's cold, this is what it's warm, instead of having to, they gave us a bottle. We're going to have to heat that up to be able to know if we want warm sake.
Right. He went above and beyond. And one thing that he expressed that a lot of people tend to believe, and he wanted to crush that right away, was not just because a sake is warm doesn't necessarily mean that it's a cheap, low quality sake. All sake is basically going to be the same as far as like the quality kind of thing might go. But his main point was, just because it's warm doesn't mean it's cheap, and it doesn't mean that its quality is bad.
Also, just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's good.
Right, exactly. It doesn't mean it's that much better. It just means that it might have just been a small mom and pop kind of sake distributor, or
they call them breweries, which is
breweries, basically. Yep. It's because they're not a mass producer, which is why they need to up their pricing, is because they need to cover their own butts, unlike a mass producer who has the means to do so, to make a lot for less.
Yep. Yeah. And
so definitely buy the cheap stuff if that's in your budget. Yes.
Yeah. And then I can say I'm not. It's basically, as far as to be able to explain it, think of it like wine. There's sweet and there's dry. I'm more of the sweet side. The dry stuff was good, but that's not my type. Cup of tea or cup of sake, you could say.
Cup of sake, yeah, very fair. Yeah, it is rice wine, so yeah, it is anything in between. They can get super duper sweet, or they can be a dry finish. What he was getting at too,
or Jello shots.
Or the Jello shots. Those were absolutely fantastic.
That was very interesting.
Yeah. So for anybody interested, there's these small little cans. I don't know. They're probably like 8-ounce cans, and
something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
They're
They're small,
probably like that big. Yeah.
big enough to fill like 4 good shot glasses worth of like the good ones, not those little tiny ones that you find at bars, but like a glass shot glass, which is like
so
a what, 1.5 ounce?
Yeah,
1.5 to 2, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were given samples of those, and that's like a sparkling sake with jelly in it.
Yep.
Not like peanut butter jelly, but like sake jelly. Like it's a Jello shot.
It's jelly that you use to make like Jello, which if you put it in anything, it will make the consistency jelly.
Gelatinous, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's served cold. It's slightly sparkling. Give it a good shake. Pour it into shot glasses, and boom, you have Jello shots on the go.
Yep, they are expensive. Just throwing that
Yeah.
out there.
So we went to an Asian market in Chicago, and a 3-pack cost almost $12.
Yep.
So, I mean, cheaper than going to a bar, that's for sure.
That's true.
But they're a fun experience.
Absolutely. Yeah. All in all, I'm glad we did it. I have a new appreciation for sake, and definitely am less
hesitant,
reserved. Just kind of. I'm going to be more willing to try it because I do have a better understanding what I do and don't like.
Sure, that's fair. Me, I like basically anything and everything, so I'm more than happy to continue tasting more and more things. And I'm a lush. I'll drink anything.
Okay. Before we continue talk about our trip into Chicago, pick a number between 1 and 6.
Yeah, Pokemon time. Let's do 5.
5. Interesting. All right. I'm going to do a prismatic because I did get some prismatic over the weekend. I got a couple cards for the family. The kids loved them. The wife loved them. And then I got a black and white box. Pulled something pretty good out of that one. So hopefully my luck for today is pretty decent because I don't really... I pulled a PP up. That's all I got over the weekend.
Yeah, we did a pack pull at the Airbnb. We pulled 5 packs and got basically nothing out of it.
We pulled 6 and got just
6?
the PP up.
Yep.
Yeah, prismatic is nobody's friend. We'll put it that way.
Apparently.
All right. Energy time.
Sure, let's do grass. Fighting, okay.
Got any
Litleo.
Droopy thingy. That's a dragon. I don't remember exactly what it's called though. Oh.
Is it a Rilu?
Oh!
Ooh, a gold card.
Hey,
we pulled something nice.
And
there was still something afterwards. Wow.
Terrapagos. So definitely not the gold card anybody wants, but that's fine. I got another gold card.
Yep, that's your second one now. Unfortunately, your last gold card was only a couple bucks.
Honestly, this one's super cool just because like you get the watercoloring in between, so you get, it's not just straight gold like the
I see. Yep.
Funneless. So yeah, all right, I will take this. I've had a pretty good day for today. Terrapagos, not bad. $11.
Okay, not terrible.
No, it's better than like the $1.50 that the last gold card was.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have everything down here in the basement, in the studio space. But as far as what I bought, I got a Mau Mau picture from one of the tattoo artists. She drew something. I instantly saw it and I was like, I want that. I'm buying it. And her reaction basically kind of made my weekend. She was genuinely very happy that somebody was buying it. I instantly saw it and loved it. So I'll have to post something up on our on Instagram and Facebook just to kind of show everybody what we got. And then bought a bunch of Pokemon cards. I bought some books from the Japanese market, or the Asian market. It's not Japanese, it's the Asian market. And I bought volumes 8 and 9 of Yu Yu Hakusho. And then I also bought the first volume of Blooming Flower, or the Flower Blooms with Dignity. Blooming Flower is what I call it because it's easier for me to remember.
Yeah, right.
And then I'm trying to think, did I buy anything else? I think that's really about it. Bought some packs, bought some booster bundles, bought some boxes of Pokemon cards, and then I went in with a limited budget and then came out pretty good on that one. So good on me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Lance, I know you got. We switched our roles for once. You actually got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff.
Very excited for, and I actually didn't buy too much.
Right. I do have like half of my things semi by me. I can grab things. Which one were you excited about?
The figure, because you're actually buying figures.
Yeah, I bought something that's not. I bought something that's not Yu Yu Hakusho this time because I got some stuff here. I've got a bunch of other Yu Yu Hakusho figures that I have yet to set up in my studio. That'll come one of these days when I get some free time. But yeah, I got 3 things to grab that are like 5 feet away. I'm gonna grab those real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very happy for Lance. He has been talking about wanting to buy more figures, just kind of set up his space a little bit more, kind of like how we have this space set up. And then I know we went to Kitsune and he so close stretched the boundary of what he was trying to do, which I don't blame him because that buoy was really cool. But
yeah, it's a little hard to see, but it's right here.
Yeah, he was like, I want to buy another figure. I'm actually going to spend some money on a figure. And then we saw the buoy, and he's like, that's the figure I'm buying. I was like, so close.
Yeah. Also, we came across Koenma Jr., same pack that he came out of at the convention. Yep. And I thought about buying him as well, but this time I stopped myself. I'll try to buy that at a different time, but I did get a different figure instead.
Yeah, let's see it.
So this weekend I got this Ichigo. He's got the that final form where he kills himself basically.
Final Getsuga Tensho. He doesn't kill himself. He essentially sacrifices all of his spiritual power to use this final form.
Right.
And then you find out that, he can get it back and it's not actually sacrificing. And it's just like, You
that being said, he got his power back. And that being said, it was kind of sad to see, like, this was the one and only time we got to see him in this form, because this is probably my favorite form.
Oh, you haven't seen the new form. You're going to love the new form.
Exactly. I don't know what his final form is going to be because, we're currently in this season right now.
Yeah, I did not get a chance to watch the episode of Bleach. I'm going to watch it when we're done with this. But
the perfect rating one?
Yes, the one that dropped yesterday. I am still remodeling my bathroom. That took priority because we have stuff we're trying to do. Yep. We want to get it finished. At this point, we really want to get it finished. And so I did that instead of watching the final episode of Bleach. But I can go upstairs go watch it and just bask in the glory of this episode.
Yeah, definitely.
I know what's happening, and I can't.
Yeah, you've read it all.
It's been
10
9
plus years.
9 years.
Yeah,
not quite that far, but close in my brain. It might as well have been 20. So
right.
I have vague memories of things. Like I remember what happened in the previous episode because that was just insane. I kind of remember what happens in this episode, but it has been confirmed that there's quite a bit added to this episode.
Okay.
Because Kaibo.
Kaibo. Oh, geez.
Yeah, I think it's
words.
T-I-P-E. Anyway,
yeah.
The mangaka is very much interlocked with the production of this final arc, you could say,
or at least 1,000-Year Blood War to get all together. Like,
yeah,
he's definitely made a couple personal choices of differences.
Yeah, and it's really more of because of timelines and things like that, he couldn't add everything he wanted to. Or, Lance, you're the dungeon master for our D&D sessions. Like, I can guarantee you'll do something. We'll go through our campaign, and then the next day you'll be like, fuck, man, I wish I would have done this instead of those things, or did this with those things.
Exactly. And I very much make mental notes of that, and I try to incorporate those ideas into future stuff.
Similar concept in this aspect anyway.
Yep. A couple more things that I bought.
Yep.
I recently started working on a Resident Evil shelf. So I have a couple figures. I found one. This isn't like official, but some. Yeah, I was gonna slowly erase it. An artist made this himself, so it's not made. I don't want to say copyright, but it's not made by Capcom. I wanted something Resident Evil 1 related, so that was most of the stuff this guy had. So I got a poster, and I got a couple sassy stickers.
Yeah, we can't
avoid. Yeah, I try to avoid the glare. So
that's fine. It's anime censored. The light just censors everything.
Yeah, right. So the first one was Rebecca. This is just Resident Evil 4 Leon. He's just badass, just in general. And then here's Resident Evil 2 Claire. These are really big stickers.
Very cool. Very cool.
I'll hold on to those for a little bit.
Nice. Okay. I actually didn't see you getting those. I saw the poster. I did not see the stickers.
They were the first things I grabbed, and I was like, you know what? I do want a poster too.
Okay.
I also, I guess I'll just show this. So I bought a Pokemon box set too. It's not anything recent. We went to a card shop. This is from the Terra Brawlers packs. So when we hit 150 subscribers, me and Matt both have plans to now do a bigger pack rip episode. And we'll talk.
We should do 150. We really should do 151. Like, let's be honest.
151.
We should.
Oh, because of the 151 packs.
Yeah. Well, because of Pokemon. But yes, yeah, the original. Yeah. That's actually. Hopefully, we can get to 151. We've been saying 150. If we get to, it would be fun if we got to 151, but we'll still do it at 150. That's fine.
Yeah, right. And I also got a welcome mat, like a doormat, for my studio where we do Dungeons and Dragons down here. It's a Dungeons and Dragons welcome mat. It's made out of recycled car tires, and it says "Knock at your own risk." Mitch. MICH. Anyway, it's got a mimic. Mimics might attack or something along those lines. I can't read it upside down at this point right now.
That's fine.
But yeah, I've got a nice welcome mat for our D&D room.
Nice. I can't wait to actually see it. I took a peek, but I didn't like open it up and actually look. But we have a D&D session in a few weeks.
3 weeks. Unfortunately, we can't do this as often as we would like, but our next big sesh is in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Matt and I also got anime t-shirts.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they didn't have our sizes on hand, but they were nice enough to order them and give us free shipping. So we were able to go that route. So Matt and I also got some really nice anime t-shirts.
Yep. And give them a quick shout out because the guy we were talking to was really cool. Had a lot of fun. Let me find their Instagram real fast.
Yeah, he was definitely in the right career. He was very knowledgeable of like everything anime, everything that we were talking about. I mean, of course, basically everything we were talking about was a little bit more mainstream, so it's easy conversations, but dude knew what he was getting himself involved with. So we had a good time talking to him.
Let's see. Lovers over losers. Yes,
Lovers.
That's the
company.
Yeah, that's them on at least on Instagram. Let's see if I can find the shirts. They have some really cool stuff. I know they were also in Anime NYC, which is obviously in New York. I know I got an Inuyasha one, and then Lance, what did you get again?
I got a Yu Yu Hakusho Hiei shirt.
Yes.
The Yusuke one looked kind of cool because, he was doing a spirit gun, but Hiei is kind of a badass, and I wanted a Hiei shirt instead.
That is fair, just because there is some Hiei stuff, but you don't see it nearly as often as the Yusuke stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had a Mao one that I really wanted, but they didn't have the shirts. They only had a jacket, and I wasn't. I was tempted. That's for sure. I'm not. Oh man, they have a Frey Run one too. Oh man, I didn't see that one, but they didn't have it there, just because they had they had
leftover stock.
Yeah, they had a lot of stuff at Anime NYC because, well, it is the bigger convention between the two.
Right. It was still cool to see everything. There was definitely a lot of shirts that I would have wanted to have. Like there's a couple Gachi Octa t-shirts that looked badass.
Yeah, then they also it's black shirts, but it's tie-dye. Like it's not actually tie-dye, but it's like bleaching. They bleach the shirts. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
they can bleach the shirts, which is really cool. That's what I'm doing. I got one for my wife because she's a huge Inuyasha fan, and so she doesn't know exactly what I got her, and she's not going to watch this, so we're good. She won't know until it's here.
Okay, very nice. So you got her a nice little present.
Absolutely. All right, let's do. Do we want to do a perfect order?
Sure. Let's mix
perfect order.
I'd say perfect order, but whatever you grab first is fine.
I only have Pitch Black and Phoenix, so
okay. 2.
2. All right, we gonna keep. Am I gonna have John's luck and just keep pulling everything
until the final pack?
Until the final pack, yeah.
Yeah, so our
2 for 2
our
right
buddy,
now.
Yeah. Oh, you did have some good luck, that's for sure. Our buddy John, he's a huge Magic player. He bought a bunch of packs this week, and
it was
on 2 separate. on two separate occasions, everything was a complete everything was a wash for the most part. But he was ripping absolute junk, kind of, until both times his final pack, where he pulled $100 plus card out of everything.
He was pulling some good stuff. All right, energy talent.
Let's do water. Steel. Okay.
I mean, it started water. Does that count?
Heat rain.
Trainer. Shanda.
Fire ghost.
Or Lampet. Yes, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing. Bennett, and then Armor Rouge.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So, or Armor Rogue. Sorry, Armor Rogue.
Rogue, yeah. Rouge. Okay. Well, not as good as your first pack, but
I'm trying to think if there's. I don't need. Still trying to finish my binder, which the card I pulled earlier. I'm trying to remember what it's called. The one I had shown you earlier.
What, the gold one?
No, Mina.
Oh, Mencino?
Mencino, yes. Yeah. I had a Mencino EX, so I replaced that. So I didn't even get a new good card for the binder. Yeah. That's fine. That is just fine. I'm getting there, getting closer to the binder. The cards that I got for the family, they loved them. That's what matters. That was a good part.
Yep, for sure.
I got a full art Japanese. It's Aurora's first evolution.
Zora?
Zora, yeah, the dog. It's like the dark dog thing.
Zeraora? Zeraora is the electric type. Zora. So, oh my god, why am I blanking on him? He's got a black regular version and a Hisuian white version.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name.
No, not Zeraora. I have no idea. It's
looking it up too.
No, because I don't remember what the evolution's name actually is. I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
I think it was like Zora, because I think I just got done fighting one in Pocket.
No, it's not. Zorik.
Of course,
Zorora. Zorua. Zorora. Yeah, it is Zorora. Zorua is the dog that I was thinking of. And then Zorark is the evolution.
There we go. Okay,
we figured it out. So many.
There's only over 1,000.
I'm trying, people. I promise. I'm trying.
Yeah, you are making some leaps and bounds as far as you are. Since we started this podcast, you were only as far as like what, Gen 2, maybe Gen 3 knowledge.
Gen 3.
You're expanding, so that's good for you.
I'm trying. I am trying, and then going 2 feet deep in either the game or the cards is really helping with just my knowledge and getting at least familiar with all the Pokemon.
Yeah. And that's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting right there anyway.
Yeah, with Pokemon Go, like, you can't know what all the Pokemon are per generation because, sure, they released it by generation, but let's be honest, you were either trying to grind and catch a bunch of Pokemon and do all these other things, or you only cared about the legendaries or XYZ. You like the Zora, excuse me. You wouldn't. It's a cute dog. That's the only reason why you care about it. Like, as far as that game is concerned, couldn't care less.
Yeah.
So that's stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. I am trying.
It's good. And we'll just continue to build upon it. That's all we can say.
I know as far as the rest of the weekend, just a couple more things that we did. So we ended up watching, we watched the entire season of JJK.
Season 3, yeah.
Yep.
Basically almost twice. So
yes.
Yeah, so this on Saturday we did a podcast because we covered JJK 3, and while we were just sitting in playing board games, playing card games, we just had anime playing in the background. So that's how we were able to crush JJK 3 almost 2 times.
Yep.
Just by doing that.
Yep.
Just to, keep a nice little refresher before we started talking about it.
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna say it was more helpful because reading the manga is really what does it for me.
Oh, for sure.
Yes,
a lot of details.
Yes. We did record that. That'll come out in about a month.
3 weeks, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, got that. I know as far as YouTube, we're going to be launching episodes on Mondays. Are you going to be doing Spotify too, or just? Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
I switched. Everything is going to be on Mondays from now on.
Okay, so keep an eye out for that. We are moving our release schedule to be Monday mornings. Figured that would probably be better for all of our listeners who like to listen.
During the work week.
Yep. Yeah, no, it made it nice because I honestly was waiting to, like, me personally, I was waiting until I went to work on Mondays to listen to it. Just because it was something I could have on, pay attention to, take my notes as I needed to, wanted to, and then continue on versus over the weekends just didn't have time.
Yeah. And that being said, tomorrow is release day for Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid, the movie, A Lonely Dragon Wants to Be Loved.
Woo, very fun. Not with Cameron, because Cameron is going to be doing that for his podcast.
Yep. That's right.
And then after that will be the Chainsaw Man movie, the Rize arc, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Reze, excuse me.
Yeah, Rize. That one will be releasing 1 week later than that. The reason being, we usually do every other week, but because we covered movies that are supposed to be shorter, I made like bonus episodes out of those. I say supposed to be shorter because we turned the Chainsaw Man movie basically into a full-length podcast episode, so it is what it is.
How long did that end up being?
Like an hour and a half.
There we go. Cameron, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Lance doesn't when it comes to editing.
Yeah. Just another extended job when it comes down to that. But it's for the content. Yeah. We had a good conversation.
It was good. It was really fun. That one was fun. That one was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our
JJK will be after that, right?
Yep. So okay. I guess while that's up, 2 weeks after August 31st, which would be
13th.
Oh. Blah blah. Yeah, just to confirm it myself.
14th, excuse me.
The Monday would be the 14th.
Yep. And next we will be covering Code Geass. I need to actually buckle down and continue to watch that, and also read it as well.
Yeah, that's going to be 25 episodes worth of content right there.
Yes. I'll get through it. And shouldn't be too bad. I'm 3 episodes in of Code Geass. Have you started it?
Oh, I finished it a long time ago.
Well, I meant the rewatch.
The rewatch? No. I will start. I'm probably going to, we're going to be covering that in 3 weeks. So I'll give like 2 more rewatches in, just casually.
Yeah.
So I'll start that tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I'll probably just casually get through it again within the time.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'll have it out while I'm working out. I usually get through like 3 episodes while working out.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah. And I get through it. Get through it in the next week and a half, and then I'll be reading it. It should be. There is 2 seasons. I know that for sure. So it's not like I have to be concerned about reading the entire series in the next 2 weeks. But I am curious, how many chapters does Code Geass have?
Yeah, right. I mean, like we said, it is 25 episodes worth for each season. And there is a sequel, I don't want to say a series of movies afterwards that are all connected to each other, which might as well have. I mean, I guess it's cool that they did like 3 or 4 separate movies, which would equal out to an entire season.
Yeah.
But for the community, Crunchyroll only has that in Japanese. And then there is a whole additional movie afterwards that they do also have in English. But that's going way into the future of where we're ready to start talking about. And while Matt's looking that up, we had one listener suggest to us that we start doing some retro stuff. I think we've done a small handful of retro anime through our catalog, but we don't have like we don't have a whole lot. So Code Geass is a nice retro enough fan favorite kind of anime to cover. So this is just another easy pick. It'll be a good conversation. Definitely a good anime for sure.
Interesting.
What are you finding?
I need to double check, but apparently the first season's only 20 or 40 chapters.
That sounds crazy.
Right? And then this is actually a prequel, or let's say sequel? No. Yes? No? 1 second.
Season 2 follows directly after season 1, if I remember right.
Yeah, but I think they called season 1 oh, sorry. Yeah, the thing I was looking at, it just said sequel, not yeah. So, Code Geass. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to. Okay, so.
Maybe. Just throwing ideas. Oh, okay.
So, the franchise originally started as an anime series. So that is why. Lelouch of the Rebellion is an 8-volume adaptation following the main plot. Nightmare, yada yada yada. Nightmare of Nonali is a 5-volume spinoff focusing on Nonali. I don't know who that is, but sure. And then we have Suzaku of the Counterattack. I don't know who Suzaku is. And then Reina of Darkness, a historical spin-off set in a different era of the official timeline. So yeah, it's only 40 chapters.
Interesting. Okay. Depending on how much free time you end up having, and if the manga is short, I'm not going to press it, but if you think we can manage all 50 episodes and all 40 chapters, I'll leave that up to you. If we want to amend it,
we'll see. We can talk about that offline, and then
Sure.
Maybe we'll do a part 1, part 2, and we can cheat and do everything together, but then do part 1, part 2.
Sure, definitely.
Just because from what I saw as far as season 1, it is deep. It is in depth. So there's going to be a lot to talk about within the code, at least the first series or the first season. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just a reminder for everyone. There's basically a big political war going on with mechs and other kind of small superpowers going on.
Yep.
So there's a lot of smartness, for lack of a better word, intellectual kind of conversations.
It's political. It's lawyer speak is probably the best way to put it, like political lawyer speak, and then it's a lot of strategy
for sure. Yeah, this is all one big chess game that the anime is about for the most part.
Yeah.
In fact,
very interesting.
I think chess is brought up multiple times or something like that too, if I remember right. It's been a long time.
Like twice in the first.
Has it? Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say it's been over 10 years since I've watched. So
actually, I'm pretty sure it starts with them playing chess.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm pretty positive it starts with them playing chess. And like that's how you meet Lelouch.
Okay.
But
yeah,
anybody who watches this, give us suggestions on new stuff, old stuff. We'll keep in mind. We'll try and see what we can do as far as any recommendations, suggestions. We'll definitely have to. We're open to watching and discussing a lot. We'll put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Minus,
for sure.
Certain shows. I think we 2B Hero X. No, not 2B Hero X. Hero X Heroes, I think is what it was. That we started and we're like, no, we can't do this. We cannot do this.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, that was, if that's the one I'm thinking of, that one got boring.
Oh,
are you trying to think of something lewd?
Yes.
That's funny. I'm thinking of something where some female was the lead role. It was hero related. I tried to get into it.
Wasn't superheroes, was it? Oh, it was X. Yeah, superheroes. That's what it was.
Maybe.
No, that wasn't it. Not.
Came out like 2-3 years ago.
No, it came out like 5 years ago because it came.
Oh, the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. It was because 2B Hero X was the one with the
silver-haired guy in the first season.
Yeah, and that was the one where I actually got bored with it because it got way too repetitive.
That's fair.
Man,
the first 12 episodes were definitely better than the final 12, but the ending of 2B Hero X was definitely really good.
Okay.
But there's a lot of in between stuff. There was definitely like a plateau of stuff that happened. That was just stuff happened. It was fine, but it wasn't like as exciting as the first 12 episodes were.
Yeah, it essentially became like Hero of the Week kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it was Hero 3 episodes, New Hero 3 episodes. And it essentially just kept following the same timelines.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Which, like you said, the ending was was really good. I'm probably honestly never going to get to it, but that's okay. Yeah, but basically this show was like trying to think of a way to talk about it without like never getting this episode launched. It was a lot of uncensored things. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
And,
definitely not the show that I'm thinking of then.
No. And it was like they had the fights, and basically it was very adult, and they were not adults.
Oh.
And I was just like, yeah, we can't watch this. We can't cover this. That's what I said. We will not be covering this. And then we covered something else. I don't remember what we changed to. But yeah, I remember that one. And yeah, Ricky recommended it because read the synopsis. The synopsis seemed interesting. It did seem pretty fun. And then I started watching the first episode. And after the first episode, I was like, yeah, that's not happening. We're not doing it. And yeah, you guys were like, okay, yeah, no, that one's fair. It took High School of the Dead on steroids. We'll put it that way. No zombies, but yes, just the adult themes was much higher.
Yep, I believe it. Actually, yeah, I never got around to actually watching that one, but I do have a little bit of a memory of those old days.
Yeah.
Talking about it.
And then anything else? Well, before we get into what we watched this week, do you want to do Prismatic or Pitch Black?
Prismatic's always exciting. You know, you want to see those EVs.
Okay, so 1 through 5.
1.
All right, so we got an Umbreon and Espeon. Then while I'm doing this, Lance, do you want to think of and guess your energy?
Let's do Psychic.
Psychic. Okay.
To grass this time.
Sneasel. Execute. Trainer card. Dunsparce. Another trainer card. Executor. Another trainer card. Another trainer card. Fan Rotom. Oh, hey!
Snorlax EX.
Snorlax EX. I was like, oh, I see something. That's pretty cool.
Pulled something. That's good.
That's not worth anything. I can promise you that. But
probably
still
not.
Pulled a cool card. That's the important part. I'll take a scan and I can tell you it's going to be worth like $1. It is worth. That is not the same card. Let me try that again.
Did it at least pull up a Snorlax?
$1.89. The first time, no, it pulled up like a like Togekiss, like the like VMAX Togekiss.
Okay, that's weird.
So yeah, the app has its flaws, but it's free. Never gonna complain about free,
right?
Especially when it works 95% of the time. Well,
sure.
So I will gladly take a couple issues and it be mostly good. I'm trying to think. I don't don't think I need any of these either. Don't need a Sneasel, Execute, Dunsparce, Executor, Fan Rotom. Definitely don't need that. I'm still trying to debate on what I want to do for my unknown. So I have an open unknown slot. Do I just want to get a cool looking unknown? Should I get an M? M would be kind of fun. Do I try and I wonder if they have a unknown. Let's look up full art unknown.
Well, there was that one box set that had a really nice unknown promo.
Okay. So I need an unknown V. That's going to be the card I need to chase, because it is a we're gonna pull this on TCG right now. Come on, and TCG is being super slow. Okay. Whoo! I don't know if I'm gonna buy this one. Here, I will share my screen so that you can see what I am talking about. Share screen. Unknown. This. Oh, I don't need to share the volume. I just need to share the screen. Can you see it?
The $32 one?
Yeah. Oh. Nope. There we go. I guess this is going to be the best option. Yes. Yep. So $32, but that's essentially what I'm looking for. I think I want to, just because unknown, as we know, is A through Z. And so because I don't really necessarily want to pick out one specific one, I think that is what I want to try and find.
That's a good one for a binder because it's got a bunch of them right there.
Exactly. And I mean, it's $32 at near mint, not necessarily lightly played. We're at 18 in the 20s. So if I try and find one that's cool. Not in perfect order, but in they like to call it binder quality, then that would be, if I could get it for like $15, $10-15, good one for the binder.
Yeah, sure.
So stop spinning. There we go. All right. But yeah, that's probably. I know. I guess there are some other options of unknown. I guess I'm looking at one that has like 5 different ones, like O, E, K, P, just some different options, different options, and then debating on if I can find the A through Z. May do that in solos, because I do have enough space in my binder to do an A through Z unknown as well.
Yeah, definitely. I know I've got a small start for the A through Z myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Rotom is another one where I'm like, I don't know what I want to do, because I don't really have a favorite Rotom.
Maybe for the binder itself, have the base Rotom, and then at the end you can have his variations.
Okay. I guess base is the
Electric,
and he just kind of has like the the lightning bolts coming off of him. Yeah, that's probably going to be what I end up doing.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, yeah. I'm trying to think. There's no other Pokemon with a bunch of different variations.
Not too much, other than like
Dioxys.
Hisuian. Oh, I guess Deoxys does have what, 4? Regular base, speed, strength, or defense. Oh God, there's one I'm missing.
Is it special? No. Yeah, it's base, speed, strength, defense.
That should be.
I think that's it.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, base, speed, strength, defense.
Yeah.
Yep. That was even one of your questions.
Yep.
For the Pokemon
I knew there was 4. Normal, defense, attack, and speed. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get into some anime talk.
Yes. I know I watched Jobless, I watched Slime. I did not watch the ones from today. I did not watch Smoking Behind the Supermarkets because that came out on Friday. I didn't watch Black Torch. I did watch ReZero. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Jeez. I get to continue that.
Clevitas, I did watch. I know 714 or 814. Yeah, I haven't watched. I know ReZero is not dubbed yet, so keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
I did watch the last episode of Bleach, not the most recent one. But that was really about it. I needed to catch up on JJK, so that was my only option.
That's fair. I got I got just a couple things in during the week. Whatever episode 27 of 100 Girlfriends is.
I need to continue that one.
So, without spoiling anything, I just met let's just say the American teacher, the cowboy teacher. I'll say that much. So that's where I left off with 100 Girlfriends.
27, is that season 3? Yes.
Yeah, season 3.
Okay.
So I'm sure I got like an episode or 2 of Dub to catch up on.
Okay.
I sent you guys a weird reel. So I watched 2 episodes of Junji Ito Collection. It is a very creepy and just straight up weird anime. I made it through halfway through episode 2 before I started watching other stuff. It's so weird and creepy that I am interested in it enough to continue it at some point, just after I get caught up with everything else.
Okay.
Which is a lot.
Next year. Got it.
Yeah, right. I did start Kaiju Girl, Carmelise. I made that through all of the dubbed last week, which is episode 5.
Okay, what do you think?
It's a cute story. I am liking it. I like the fact that, we're just watching this girl struggle through, I don't want to say puberty in general, but she's getting, she can't control her emotions with this guy that she likes. And because of that, she has uncontrollable transformations. So I'm enjoying it. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's the So you're not caught up on the dub.
This, or at least this. I don't know if it came out within the past couple days, but I stopped watching it last Wednesday, and that was 5 episodes worth of dub.
Then maybe.
Oh, I guess I can just pull it up right now.
We are at the same point. Let's see. Oh yeah, episode 5. Yeah, the rock and roll one.
Oh yeah, the metal concert.
The heavy metal concert. Yes.
Yeah,
that one. That one was
fun.
So
I am seeing that there is a 6th episode that's dubbed, so I'll download that now. But we'll get around to that one. I did watch 2 more episodes of Slime. Actually, I only watched 1 episode. So I watched the 3 new people get put into new bodies under Diablo.
Yes.
So
the primordials, yes.
Yep.
But they don't have names yet, right? No, they should.
Yep.
They got named.
Yep. They got named, and that's all I know at this point.
Carrera.
Car names, yeah.
Yeah, it's Carrera. I'm trying to blank on. I'm gonna look it up because the names are so much fun, and then they are themselves a lot of fun as well. So you have Carrera, which is the blonde, and then I need to find species. Let's go demons. Yeah, there we go. I do not like their so June, which it turns into Carrera. You have Blanc, which turns into apparently my internet's going to be super slow. Testarossa. Testarossa.
Okay.
And then you have Violet. Is that? Yes, Violet, who turns into Ultima. So Ultimate, Carrera, and then Testarossa.
Okay. Yeah. Them. Got a nice introduction to all of them.
Yes.
And then the last thing
whole part was fun. It was so much fun. But yeah, continue.
Yeah. I'm excited to see more. Eventually I'll get my way through it, but I only have so much time. I got a lot of vacation time that I'm using, so I'm busy. But the last thing I watched was halfway through episode 6 of Black Torch.
Okay. So no Jobless. I'm surprised. Granted, I'm much more excited about Jobless than you are. So
no, it's not that I'm that I don't like it. It's just that I'm just weaving and picking and choosing things that I've been backed up on, so I can watch it all in a row.
Yeah,
and I was like 3 episodes into Jobless, so I'll let that bank up, and then I'll watch all that in a row, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's fair. That is completely fair. But we're over an hour. I know. Let's do one more pack rip. Let's 1 through 3, Lance.
3.
All right, so we will do another Pitch Black. A Chandelier. The only thing I haven't, the only like Pokemon I haven't really pulled anything crazy out of from Pitch Black is Darkrai. I haven't pulled any Darkrai yet.
Oh, interesting.
I know, right? And the energy.
I don't know. Let's go on theme with dark.
Okay.
Fire.
All right.
Nothing today for me.
Let's end with something good. No, unfortunately, nothing for you today. And hopefully we can end on a strong note. I should probably put it a little bit closer.
NK.
And nothing.
Still Valley. Too bad.
Yep, nothing here. But that's okay. I got the gold.
The turtle guy?
Terrapagos, yes.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool card. I'm loving that one. No complaints on my end. I will never complain about my luck as far as Pokemon is concerned.
Yeah, he's definitely cool looking.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, that is all we have for this week. I cannot wait to talk about everything next week because it's going to be a lot. And yeah, I'm glad we had a good time at Anime Magic. Unfortunately, we have a while until the next convention next year.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. That's okay. We'll pence it all up and just be excited for it when it finally gets here.
Yes, absolutely. But until next time, make sure check us out every Sunday at 9:30 Central Time. Tell your friends. Get us to 150 subscribers on YouTube. I will open up my Ascended Heroes booster bundle, all of them. Lance is going to open up all of his Terra Brawlers box. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's a box.
Oh, that was it.
And yeah. Also, again, like we said, let us know, what would you want us to cover for the podcast after we cover Code Geass? Until next week, everybody.
Later, guys.